We started the very first Wasatch Improv Festival by bringing out a table and a laptop, and we all sat around that laptop and we did improv. And a lot of people were just like, "What the hell is going on?" And it was part of a little podcast thing we did called At Wits End, and we're going to start with that. So he introduced me as Bob Jordan. Please, I want to give a warm round of applause for the other three founders of this. Please welcome Jason, Jesse, and Michael, please. Tricks of that just blocking, like these people want to see me, and like that's why they got the front row. I was blocking them.
There we go. Starting already.
All right, so we are going to start our little act. It's called At Wits End, and we're starting now. So audience, I'm going to set this down. I'm going to hit record, and if we are ready, all we need from you is a little a suggestion of a story.
Dragons.
We've all got dragon stories.
Never before has a tale of a dragon been told. I have a dragon story. No, I went to Southtown Mall yesterday with my mom. The Macy's at Southtown Mall is closed. It's like this art exhibit. It's like an interactive art exhibit. And the coolest thing is they had someone had a dragon like head mounted to a wall that you could buy. And I'm like, oh man, it's really cool. It was only like $80. Did you go, Mom, come on, please, I need a dragon. This is where we break in and let you know that Michael is married.
Yeah, still ask my mom for things though. But that's not so much of a story, more like just an experience I had.
So you didn't buy the dragon head?
Yeah, I did not buy the dragon head. I bought these shoes and this shirt and these pants. Correction, my mom bought.
we knew there was more correction needed.
Michael?
Yeah?
Michael, may I open your door?
Yeah, one second. Hey, Mom. Hey.
Michael, your wife's been calling.
Behind Michael, you can hear an old retro video game that's still playing. It's pause screen, and you can smell just smells that should not be coming out of a grown man's room.
What are they saying?
She wants to know where you are, and I'm not going to keep lying to her.
Come on, Mom, you said you'd back me up.
That was 3 months ago.
We cut to that phone call with my mom and my wife.
Yeah, Mrs. Hickok, have you seen Michael? He's been gone for 2 weeks. And I started to get worried like earlier today. And I was just wondering if you know where he is.
Michael, she is on the line.
Oh, eating Cheetos!
I'm going to hand the phone to you then.
No, don't say, make up, say something.
He's having a root canal. It's boy, is it a bad one.
Oh, no. Ask him how we're going to pay for it since neither one of us has a job or insurance.
Well, here's the thing. When I said a root canal, that's the last I heard from him. I'm concerned as well. I don't... In fact, I was going to call you and ask if you'd seen him.
I'll gather a search party.
Michael?
Yeah.
I mishandled the phone call.
I heard. I was here.
We cut to 3 months later, and there are on every light post and every there's and walls. There's posters of "Have you seen this man?" And it's Michael, and he's got a goofy grin with a dragon head behind him.
With a thumbs up in the picture.
And they're everywhere. And newscasts are talking about the missing Michael Haycock, and they're stumped. They have no idea where to find him.
Like, it's uniting the nation. Like, instead of baby Jessica, it's baby Michael.
Yeah.
The grown man.
Rock stars are organizing like a Hands Across America event.
in just to inspire people to look a little bit
Several
harder.
dentists have been brought in and questioned.
We cut to one such interrogation.
You're not getting anything out of me. I tell you, I am a good dentist.
We have
X-rays. We have X-rays.
We have X-rays. Michael Haycock received a root canal at one point from this very office. Do you recognize this canal?
Needless to say, they couldn't find anything. We cut to just me. I'm having a good time. Eating things with like cheese melted on top of it. Video games. I've watched all of Love Island Australia.
The windows to his room are covered in grime and no sun gets in.
Finally, a pizza box that was covering a window falls off. Oh, my phone hasn't been charged. Bloop.
45,000 messages are on his phone. He scrolls through all of them.
We cut to when that's over.
All right. Ring, ring.
Hello?
Hey, sweetie, it's me.
Who?
It's your husband.
We see Michael's wife, and she's in an apartment, and there's also another dude there.
Who is it?
It's my ex. I assumed he was gone forever. Michael!
Yeah.
Michael, you have to meet my current husband.
Who's it? Michael? Like baby Michael?
Baby Michael, yeah. That's
You were married to baby Michael?
He wants to talk to you.
Dude! That was a sweet dragon on that poster!
And scene right there.
That's the dream!
No dentists are taking new patients, so
Yeah.
Michael's wife will have to wait.
What?
By the way, not here
No.
tonight.
Yeah, not here.
No, yeah, your partner's back in Washington.
Yeah, watching the dogs.
Yeah.
Well, that's a...
Feeding birds, feeding crows.
So who else has a story? Does anyone else have a story? It's like dragons, like a fantasy story. Does anyone do like what's it called, LARPing, or or like D&D? People are mad at D&D right now. I think. Why?
They're changing the copyright rules.
Oh, they're pulling a Disney.
Anyone have a copyright story? No.
I was sued by Paramount.
Really?
Back in '92, I'd opened a theater in town here, the Off-Broadway Theater, and we were doing a Star Trek parody. And out of nowhere, I got a letter from Paramount saying, "You can't do this." And I was like, "It's a parody. I can do it." And then a couple months later, I'm coming out from doing a show and going out to greet guests, and all of a sudden, I go, "Hey, you're Bob the Door." And I went, "Yeah." And he goes, "You've been served." And literally, it was like a ream of paper that I got hit with, and it was like damages in the multi-millions of dollars because I was doing this little Star Trek parody here in Salt Lake City. And it turned out that they had been shutting down anyone doing any kind of theater parody because they were about to open their Star Trek live experience in Las Vegas, and they didn't want any other stage acts. And everyone else was like, they were like, "We're going to sue you." And they'd go, "Unless you say that you'll never do it again." And people were like, "Okay, we won't do it again." And me, I just went, "No, I'm going to keep doing this." And so we got sued, and it was crazy because they actually had to come here to sue us because they filed it here, so we made them fly all the way out here, and I got 3 law firms to cover us pro bono. So it didn't cost us a dime, and it was a blast. In the end,
You're pro bono.
This year's a good year.
Pro bono doesn't mean what you think it does.
but in the end, we had used like 9 seconds of one of like that. We had used that.
So just marching band music?
No, that was music. You're gonna get a cut. gut check right here in front of everybody. Now, so they were gonna like try to really hold on to that, and finally one time we were on like Inside Edition, and I just said, you know what, we're not gonna do this anymore. Once this is done, I don't care what happens, I'm never doing another Star Trek parody, because it was done out of love for Star Trek, and we were helping them, and they were like, if you'll just say that, we will drop everything, and we're like, whatever. So anyway, I was sued by multi-millions of dollars from Paramount.
Hey, guys, yeah. I'm really excited. I've written the most perfect comedy take of a play ever. It's called Jeez Louises Christ. And the way that it works is it's the Bible, but it's the funniest version of the Bible you've ever seen.
Could it be any funnier?
Give us a scene idea.
All right, so here's how it goes. So Jesus is in the manger, right? And then Mary and Joseph are like, whoa, look at this awesome kid. And then he grabs their noses and boops their eyes.
Very Three Stooges.
Very
Three Wise Men.
The Three Wise Guys.
Oh.
We kept 6 months later, they're getting ready to open the, Jeez Louises? What was it?
Jeez Louises, yeah.
Jeez
There's
Louises.
a knock on the door. Excuse me, Jesse Marcus?
Yeah, can this wait, please? Whoa.
You've been served.
Who is suing you?
God.
Flies up into the sky.
That was a heavenly messenger.
Oh no! Well, all the pages in this are so thin.
As he's reading through it, Jesse's realizing there's no way we can fight this. All of a sudden, the smell of sulfur fills the air.
Wait a minute! Who are you?
Oh, I think you know.
Wait a minute.
Listen, I appreciate the work you've been doing. And I'm willing to help you out. Pro bono for now.
Wait a minute.
It's not going to cost you anything for now.
I feel like I should ask. Does pro bono mean what I think it means?
Satan just smiles and nods, yeah.
Well, okay. I mean, anything that gets me out of this lawsuit.
Well, it's signing this contract. And you'll have to notate every page.
We've highlighted the spots.
We cut to when that's over. All right, here we go. All right. So,
an angel flies down.
You really fought gravity to get down here, didn't you?
I know how angels work.
You showed that theory who's boss.
Well, looks like you found someone to take on your case.
yeah, it's the devil.
We've met.
So how does this court proceeding work? Is there a place we have to go, or is there a courtroom?
Yeah. They teleport.
When you come to this courtroom, one half is white and just spotless.
Yeah.
The other half is like brimstone, and there's lava and all kinds of.
And
Several lawyers.
Yeah, lots of lawyers.
All of them pro bono.
Yeah.
Not happy about it at all.
And the stenographer is frowning.
And because it's on the hell side, she's having to do the stenography on a light bright.
Everyone stands, and in walks the judge, which is just a giant red dragon that comes in. That's played by Bob.
Hey, I'm here.
Oh, our judge is also the town crier.
Yeah, I've already read your depositions. Mr. Marcus, why? Why did you do this play?
Because I thought it would be funny if Mary...
Give me an idea of one of your funny ideas.
All right, so we all know the story of the two women that think the baby is theirs, right? Well, picture just like the wackiest game of tug-of-war you've ever
Wait. Put it in with like a magician sawing the baby in half, but then putting it back together?
And then he goes, ta-ta!
Yes!
Depends on how this court case turns out.
In the middle of the court hearing, a new lawyer walks in. I'm from D&D. dragons are. Yep, dragons. You can't do dragons anymore. That scene. Smoothest. I love calling scene for my own line.
Real winner.
I love that thing stuck in Bob's teeth.
Called out. Can we have another word to just jump off of for our last little one?
Pancakes.
Pancakes. Awesome.
Yeah. Are you pancakes, waffles, French toast, crepes? What's like your go-to? What's the best of the ones?
Just pancakes.
Yeah,
I would say
I like the waffles. I like the little reservoir.
crepes are the most fun. Waffles are like fancier.
What do you
Pancakes
mean
are
the
like
most fun?
They're the most work.
yeah.
Yeah, but not for you to eat them.
And for Michael's mom.
Bring them in here.
Can we just all agree like French toast is the bottom one?
Yes.
I heard a gasp. No.
What do you think then?
Pancakes.
I was lying. I don't care.
I also like the waffles because they have the little pockets.
Yes.
Have you ever? Okay. So has anyone else done this? Now you can do the drizzle all over. Does anyone else like one little thing at a time?
In each of the
In
pockets.
each tiny individual pocket.
Yes.
And then it's like, okay, now I got some butter.
How do you think Jason and I got like this?
No, but like I like to do little pictures, like little.
Oh, you're playing Pixel or whatever?
Yeah, like make a little pixel art. Like you get some butter.
It's food light bright.
Yeah, you get some. Yeah, it is. And then breakfast can be fun.
We
but-
cut to Denny's, and there are just two servers watching one guy sitting at a table.
What is he doing?
I don't know, but my shift's gonna be over, and I want my tip.
Yeah, look at that. He's doing like different colored syrups.
We gotta get less noisy containers, that's for sure.
No, he's actually just making that noise.
Oh, let me watch his mouth. Nobody's gonna want to eat that now.
It's done. He like slides the waffle into the center of the table, and it's like a perfect recreation of the Mona Lisa.
That's good enough to be in the Southtown Mall. What? I'm sorry, can we bother you?
Too late. What can I do for you?
You just...
That's amazing. You do great work.
Yes.
Do you do commissioned work?
Yes.
I'm sorry, I'm looking for something. I like what you did, but I am looking for something not in a waffle. You work in other
He
mediums?
slowly takes his glasses off and folds them meticulously, putting them in his breast pocket, and then he puts on 2 black satin gloves. Takes off his happy beret and puts on his angry beret.
There is a pile of labeled berets sitting next to it.
Do you take me for some kind of hack? Do you take me for some sort of loser who dabbles with crepes or French toasts, the lesser of the breakfast baked goods? If you bring up muffins, I will murder you.
We were just wondering because your work is so good. But my boyfriend, he really liked pancakes, and I was hoping to do my base on a pancake, and
A pancake contains no dimples. With no dimples, what is to keep the syrups in their proper place?
you make a good point.
I didn't think of that.
And then
We thought maybe the syrup is sticky, that maybe it's
Maybe it would stick.
sticky. Because it's sticky.
I'm removing my angry beret and putting on my incredulous beret. I do not understand. What possibly gives you the nerve to question my art?
Suddenly you hear a beverage cup slam down on a nearby table, and you see that there's another man. He has a stack of labeled fedoras next to him, and he has a table arrayed with several pancakes, all with beautiful art upon them.
Gasp.
Yes, it's me, Pancake Brian.
Pancake Brian?
Yes, I've been listening to your little conversation there, and you say you need divots, you need little holes to make up dimples. Yes, my mistake. Well, what about this? He flaps the flapjack up, it flips around like a coin, and then splats against the wall as it goes down. The leftover syrup paints in the screen.
And we're going to call it right there.